Just breathing the day, yeah, making waves, kicking ass online, can't behave, laughing in the face of wannabe queens, living off memes and caffeine dreams. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flex, but she shapes the beam. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. She's got a bad attitude, can't you see? Foodie beauty, fat flex, but she shapes the beam. Freezing, don't care, facing the screen, ruling girl world like it's her scene. Just breathing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean, in the murky depths of life stream. Tears down the walls with the wit so raw, filters off, can't handle a flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exiled. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. That baddest woman with a smirk so mean, in the murky depths of life stream. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw. Sharp tongue blade and a smoldering smile, leaving haters burned, exile. She tears down the walls with her wit so raw, filters off, can't handle her flaw. Filters off, can't handle her flaw, leaving haters burned, exiled. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Living each moment without a damn care, streaming her truth for all to share. Girl world shaking under her reign, feel the wrath of just Breezen's name. Just breezing the day, ain't no one can catch, calling out the fakes, leaving them in the patch. Baddest woman with the smirk so mean, in the murky depths of live stream.
Good morning from me and my mean smirk. Happy Tuesday. How the hell are you? I'm in a really good mood today. You want to know why? Well, I do feel bad for Scooty, okay? But I find it hilarious that Foodie Beauty shits on her scooter and the next day it dies on her. To be fair, you shouldn't take anything electric through water. I feel like that was like one of the main things I learned when I started riding my electric scooter around town is it will short if you take it in a puddle. So don't do that. Anyways, apparently Foodie didn't get the memo. It died on her. The scariest person I've ever seen in my life. People are like, this nice young bee or this nice beezer. Her name is Squeaky Fromm. If you don't know who that is, that was a member of the Manson family cult. So anyways, this person, I guess, appeared twice. Once they brought her sunglasses and another time they came to pick her up. So she's being stalked, even though we're called stalkers, even though I've never been to Canada. But she's being stalked by this person. She doesn't seem to care, so I guess why should we? Anyways, hello, good morning. Let's watch Foodie's scooter die. And K-Bella go in our chat and piss her off. Hello, Dastardly. Hello, Lilith. Hello, Free the People. Candy. Are you feeling okay, Candy? Hello, Marsha. Nick, hi. Aaron, good to see you. Are you still here? Hello. All her beezers look just like the one. Yes. I mean, I'm just going to choose kindness right now. I mean, this person hasn't done anything to me, but I'm just at somebody named Squeaky Fromm that looks like her. Anyways, let's go to Twitter. Let's go to Twitter. Hey, Shauna, Squeezy or Squeaky? Squeaky Fromm. And then there was this whole conspiracy that it was the real Squeaky from Linda something, but I don't think that's possible. I think that woman is in her 70s now. I could be wrong. And I heard she lives in Santa Monica. What is she doing in Canada? All right, let me split my screen so you guys can see. Oh, well, you're just going to be on the right today. Hey, Mandrews. I hope you have a good day too. Shauna, where have you been? All right. Can you guys see my screen? Okay. All right. So yesterday she did something weird again for the people. I'll let you know if you can watch in like a minute or two. She falls asleep, passes out, does something again on her live stream before she takes the scooter out. So she starts out her live, she's ceiling being boring, and then I don't know how they talked her into going out, but she went out, okay? Miss Blue said, looks like she's having mini seizures on live. What the hell is going on? She's not falling asleep mid sentence. Nothing but love said Chantel is 100% unwatchable when she seals and does nothing. I just can't do it. But then it does get interesting. Kibella goes into Chantel's chat again and says, hey, Chantel, I need to clarify that I was never interested in your husband's small mushroom peen. And trust me, that was full hard. I would know. I think he is just as grotesque as you, and he should be extremely embarrassed that he ever fell for my troll. And then she calls them idiots. Doc Remy said they came back and did it again just now. Thanks so much to Orange Cat for the snipe. She ignored it again. No rage yet. So she says the same thing again. Hope you're doing well, Kay Bella. This is hilarious. Hey, boobies. I heard Salah was in the chat too. I wonder if he saw that. I heard she deleted it really fast. If you were there in real time, did Salah say anything? Dave's World said when Salah was exposed as a suspected romance scammer, Foodie Beauty said to Salah that everyone was right about you. Kaybella never had intentions of hooking up with him. He was played, as shown by her actions of saving/showing his texts, photos, and voice recordings publicly. Shugal said, and she still lies to her audience, pretending that Kaybella actually wanted her husband. He didn't just want to poop on her, he wanted to sleep with her. He asked her how much money she made and if she could have kids. These were his true colors. He nor you are a prize. Ricky Bobby! Good to see you. Dwight Schrute said it's like this pattern of these guys being exposed for who they really are, and it just makes Cutie double down rather than consider that just maybe these dudes really are assholes. Queen Jellybean said, he also said, I love you both. LOL. And at least I could carry you. Chaos Rain said he wanted to grape her. That's the thing, in my opinion, more than the poop or the woof woof. Really did want to assault her. She ended up blocking him because he wouldn't stop after she got what she needed. Chantel is too much of a moron to even get that. He fits her fetishized desire. Cuban Moreno said, correction. Her stupid audience believes her. I see your true colors beezing through you. I need to listen to that song now. Doc Remy said Foodie just nodded off on stream again. Pardon the kick glitch in the middle there. Something is definitely wrong. Well, more wrong than usual. This was around the 40-minute mark. So she does this, then she goes out and about. Or oot. I think she's taking a nap. All intentional? I mean, she felt fine enough to go out. So how real can this be? I think she's just tired. She's taking a nap, killing time. She has nothing to talk about. 90% of YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, Coco. Go back to sleep. Take a nap. Please and thank you. Hold on, let me look at the replies. There's 40 of them. Wookie Lover said probably her sugar is too high. Tired AF said, I bet she's staying up all night so she can monopolize Salah's time and prove, or all night so she can monopolize Salah's time and prove the haters wrong. He totally does love her, guys. Doc Remy said we should all be jealous that we don't get to stay up all night having a marriage via text and AI generated photos. Not me, Tired AF responded. Hold on. Go. You cannot kiss my ears right now. Nope. I have to do a stream. Hold on. Coco really wants to tell me how much she loves me right now. I love you too. However, I don't love your tongue in my ear. Hi. Yes, you're so sweet. Do you want to go outside and run around? Is that what you're trying to tell me? All right, hold on, you guys. I might have to leave you for 2.5 seconds. Do you want to go outside? Because you cannot wear me this whole string. Hi. Let me see what she's going to do. She's just so sweet. Emery said that she's faking, too damn lazy to open her eyes even. We know her brain is gone already. Okay, press 1 if you think Foodie's faking. Play it again. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. All right, I'm going to play it. Oh, wait, she might be laying back down. Are you watching for the people? Okay. In your professional opinion, you think she's faking? Okay. I think so too. I think she heard people say, well, I don't know. We talked about yesterday how, like, if it was because of drugs, would she have just woke up right away? So now she's prolonging the sleep. I don't know. I'm not worried. I personally don't really care. Lizzie said she's done this before when she thinks people are losing interest. She's faking. Savage said the one last night looked real. This one looks fake. Always Dreaming said fake for deflection because she shit on herself. Irritating Gone said doing this on purpose, methinks now. She's a vile, obese, manipulative cow. I'm not letting it finish. I am letting it finish. I mean, the screen turns black. I don't think there's anything after that. Okay. Oh. Sorry. I assumed it was over. Well, there you go. Oh, her pupils. They're like pins. Okay, there you go. Yeah. You're right again. I thought the clip was done. Okay. Fonda's spiteful bitch says her eyes look sick though. Like she has sick eyes, unwell eyes. Hold on. And her eyes open right here. What are you abusing, lady? People said the same pupils turn huge once she starts eating. Can this be a thing? Mom said her pupils have been like that or big. Yeah, they're like saucers. For the people said that's a hard one. Well, you got the whole clip now. Let us know what you think. Fondu's spiteful bitch said timestamps for Chantal admitting Salah will bring her drugs to Malaysia. You can't tell me him bringing a year's worth of drugs into Malaysia and her transporting them into Canada is legal. Let's look at the replies. Regina said, yes, do it, Chantal. Do it. This plan is extremely risky and likely illegal under Canadian law in Canada. It is generally illegal for residents to import prescription medications from other countries for personal use. It says Canadian law strictly regulates who can import drugs. Having a third party buy and transport medications through multiple countries, Syria to Malaysia, complicates the chain of custody and looks like smuggling rather than a legitimate personal medical need. That's how they make money. They smuggle. Savage said, it's especially interesting that she's sending money to him through a third party, right? Lee Smith said, Malaysia is a very, very strict country. I think it's death penalty for drug trafficking. Good Lord. Sammy said, to be honest, unless they're opiates, benzos, something that could be used recreationally or in such huge quantities that would suggest one human couldn't use all of it before expiry, it's unlikely anyone would care. They look at the 500-pound woman with beatus and blood pressure meds and shrug. Saltian said someone should touch some poo. New law 2026 allows Syrian banks to do business with Canada. But that might not have been because she was tired. I'm not saying that's what it is. She really is nodding off, Free the People said. She is doing or trying to do a lot of illegal things because she thinks she'll never get caught. I could speak from experience. Once you get caught, you never stop getting caught. Everybody knows about you. Everybody's looking out for you. It's just, she's filthy, by the way. Squeaky From, did you have to vacuum out your car when she got out? Be honest. I know Yaba was offering you an interview. All right, we're going to get into the scooter dying. MJK said Foodie Scooty is dead. Funeral services tomorrow at YouTube Underground. I wonder if there will be a funeral service. No, it's resurrected, but not for long. Oh my gosh. Pupil dilation is well documented physiological response to stress, fear, or mental effort. And for some with this problem, eating can trigger intense, complex emotional response. Thank you for looking that up, Marcia. Thank you, appreciated. Her sunglasses that don't fit on her head. They are levitating like me coming down from that hill the other day. Valerie laughed. Salt and Sauce said those aren't even resting anywhere near the bridge of her nose. Her cheeks are so fat, they hoist them up too high. Yeah, they're floating. They're huge, too. Elton John would want these. Oh, he probably already has them, like 20 of them. She looks stupid in a bunch of different languages, Regina posted. London Rain said, what the hell is that? Who told her sunglasses look good on her? She looks like a bullfrog. Okay, did Squeaky From really bring her those? And why is she just driving around looking for Foodie Beauty? And why do so many beezers have an obsession with Manson? Do you guys remember Bethadone, Foodie's other beezer? Like, she has an X tattoo on her forehead, and she refers to Charles Manson as the late and great. I mean, I know there's people out there who like true crime, but I kind of side-eye and question people who are obsessed with Charles Manson, like think he's innocent. You know? So, lady, great sunglasses, they look horrible on her. I kind of like them. Just not on her face. She looks ridiculous. She looks like, I don't know, a bloated raisin? That's the only thing I could see. All right, we're going to start getting into clips of when her scooter dies. Ripped Pantyhose, which is L's RPH, said, R.I.P. Wobbles.
Hey. Anyways, if worse comes to worse, guys, I would just call a taxi. Put this in the back.
You wouldn't put it in the back.
That's all.
The day Wobbles passes, you're gonna leave him on the side of the road. Like a They're perfect, Shelter.
Well, they work.
Yeah, there's something.
My teeth, I didn't brush them today, so
That's
Leave me
lovely.
alone.
That's disgusting.
leave me alone.
Actually disgusting, though. Wash your teeth. Cat, wash
Why
your
is it
teeth.
doing that? Scooter. It's breaking down on me. Not even gonna front.
Fucking glasses.
Oh, it broke down.
So one beezer gave her glasses and another one picked her up? I just
Yeah,
see everybody talking about
Don't do
Squeaky.
this to me now.
Oh no, Wobbles. Wobbles!
What? Oh,
Is it disconnected?
this came off.
What's that? Is that the brake? Wobbles, no!
There we go.
Same beezer,
Maybe
for
that's
the
why.
people said.
It doesn't want to work.
I'm going through
Wobbles!
I wish she had to push it back.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Shit. Why is it making that noise?
Call a tow! Call a tow for Wobbles!
Did I damage it?
You broke him! matter.
So anybody else who's confused by the squiggy and squeaky, it's the same beezer and it's squeaky from.
Rip Scooty.
Poor Scooty. It's been through a lot. Popey called the person squiggy. Oh, okay. I'm like, I'm pretty sure everybody is just talking about a squeaky, but I didn't watch all of this in real time. I was just going to the clips on Twitter. Okay, more of the scooter stopping working because of her fat ass and because it's mad that she pooped on it.
Oh, maybe that's why. It doesn't want to work.
How am I so embarrassed for her so much lately? Like, I've seen her go through it all, it seems like. And I feel the most embarrassed I've ever been recently.
Yep.
Olivia,
It has enough bees in.
Joe,
Shit.
it's done. It's done with your bullshit.
Why is it making that noise?
It's raging at you. Flo, hello.
Did I damage it? Rip Scooty.
Oh.
That's why.
How is she not embarrassed when people are jogging by and she's just choosing to use this little Polly Pocket scooter? Ma said Chantal was being dumb and ran wobbles into puddles like the scooter was an ATV.
Okay, I think I fixed it. Did I? Why? Oh, I gotta reset the battery. Hold on. There's a button.
I see someone saying, Squeaky, please help her out. I'm freaking out. That's strawberries. Oh my God.
Reset.
Strawberries is forever worried, freaking out, concerned, embarrassed.
Oh my gosh.
It was dirty. So is her. She's still.
Fuck off. Why? Did I do something to it?
Yes, you ran it through puddles. And you shat on it.
I'm not sure what I did.
I'd die too. Scooty is a narcissist, Scapegoat says.
Oh, okay. Nope.
Hey, MH. She did abuse it.
It's not working. Fuck off.
Squeaky said, do you need help, Michaela? Oh my gosh. I'm surprised FFG didn't drive over.
I don't know why. Okay. Yep. Thank you.
Everybody's running by.
Why won't it go?
Teardrop must be so jelly she wasn't the one to help.
I don't know why it won't work, guys. I guess we just have to wait and see if it will eventually work. We're stranded. Oh my God, the battery's full.
Not to mention she was sitting there in the middle of the sidewalk, not pushing wobbles to the side. Oh my God. She's lazy. Lazy as fuck. Shoe Gal said after driving through multiple puddles, Wobbles keeps breaking down. Foodie is now saying she hates the scooter. It's uncomfortable and burdens her, even though this is the first time it's let her down. She wants to sell it for $400. $400. Dempsey said it's currently in the back of a Beezer's vehicle because it stopped working a third time. Repsion said, I literally called this happening last week. Raised Octillion said, we need to be ready, folks. When she abandons it at the side of the road, someone needs to go get it. S-Jam probably will. He has her couch. I saw on Twitter somebody saying that Foodie Beauty and S-Jam have to be related. And I think they are. Like, Foodie doesn't really talk to her dad, right? What are the, I don't know. they talk alike. Their mannerisms are the same. They have to be related and they just don't know it. I really want them to do a DNA test. JM said it's about time. Sandy Lemaire said, did I damage it? Of course you did. You're way over the weight limit for that poor thing. Janice said it was a glorious short-lived moment. Dang it if Scooty ain't scooting again. Effie Cujo tells her, you have legs for fuck's sake. Herksy Worksy says, I'm sure it's the weight load, but also wouldn't be surprised if the battery got salt in it. Mo said, yeah, she has done absolutely nothing to maintain it or clean it. Kristen said, please tell me she's far from home. Munke said, why is it making that noise? That noise is an error code. If you actually listen to it and look it up, it will tell you what the fuck is wrong. Amy said, I'm sure her driving through slush / water didn't have anything to do with it malfunctioning. It's not a car, and it's not sealed for the type of inclement weather that Canada has. I'm sure there was a warning about driving through water and snow, but our girl doesn't read anything. Remember when S-Jam... Yes, he was better at being Chantel than she was. And he looked better, which is scary to say, too. Karma for saying she wasn't going to use the scooter and start walking. Crochet with Ashmi said, we need a third-party footage of her picking it up and trying to fry the undercarriage. Okay, we have more clips of it dying. Jeez.
Of course, there's 1,000 cars.
You're in the road. That's where the cars go.
I'm trying to do this.
This feels like a scary movie.
Cars go in the road, babe.
You don't say.
Come on, nurse.
It was iconic.
Ah, bismillah. Oh.
Sorry. Does Foodie know she can walk? No, she doesn't. She didn't get the memo.
A1C at 14, but she still orders out. Yeah, I saw the food she was eating. I think we have clips of that. We definitely have screenshots of it. The SGM and Foodie, they should meet up again. A1C at 14, but still orders out and starts with ice cream. Remember when SGM, Karma for saying she wasn't gonna... Okay, I read all these. I'd give her 10 Canadian dollars for scrap. Salt and Seth said Wobbles may have just divorced her too. Everybody and everything leaves her. Have you noticed that? Nobody really stays. Jolene said, not me watching her chat and clearly noticing Teardrop and Salah swapping in and out. I'm convinced Salah is gone. Do you think he is ever really in there, or do you think this whole time it's been somebody pretending to be him? A rumble in my bottom said, I was wondering if anyone was keeping tabs on whether they ever chat simultaneously. CSM said, absolute facts. It's been happening since she returned to Canada. Her mods and some hardcore psycho beezers are chatting on his account. Like Teardrop and Missy Moo. Missy Moo has nothing else going on. I would love to go hiking. Yes, lady! If she paid for delivery, she wanted to get her money's worth. Keeps saying she needs and wants to sue somebody for lots of money because she's broke. Asking about suing Captain Crunch for scratching her leg in bed. Oh my God, she's desperate. Maybe the feeder's money has run out. Valgal said thoughts and prayers up for Wobbles. I'll be lighting a candle for Wobbles later. Do you see the poo all over it? And the trash in the basket? I mean, it looks like it's been to war. Tone said, I can't believe a beezer came and picked up Foodie. She deserved to have to walk her fat ass all the way home. It's funny how we're all stalkers, but Squiggy is her hero now. Fuck both of these idiots. I hope Foodie shits all over her seats. She probably did. I wouldn't let this lady in my car. She's absolutely filthy. What is all over her? It looks like crumpled up pieces of tissue. Fucking filth and massive. No wonder that scooter died. I mean, it's probably tired. Imagine carting that thing around. More of... This is her gun? Look at it from this angle. She kind of looks like Rosie here. They have the same body shape now. The dumbbell body. I wouldn't let Chantel in my car. I wouldn't let her in my home. In my nowhere. Queen Jellybean said, do you see how far Gunther is drooping? It's to her ankles practically. It's past her knees. Is this whole thing it? Good Lord. Do you all see how far Gunther is drooping? She's only got like 6 inches of leg below where it hangs. And can someone tell me how the fuck a bitch who won't walk has such beat up shoes? Foodie, each day just gets worse and worse for you. You truly topped shitting your pants in a park today. I think those shoes have been with her through Kuwait and Syria. I could be wrong. That's a through. I did see a pic of the double fish. Oh gosh, are we talking about the same picture? Les Nessman said, I screen grabbed that too. I was like this. Tweet, he said, because she has not once ever washed those shoes. Clearly. I'm surprised they're still okay. I mean, they're filthy, but I would expect to see more holes, like her big toe sticking out or something. Regina said her massive weight puts significant stress on footwear, causing the structural supports to collapse quickly. Cheap shoes under $50 usually lack the high-density foam and reinforced shanks needed for low-cow durability. She's had those since Kuwait, hasn't she? I think it's the same Skechers. Those fucking clown shoes, she has to get the shoes way too big just to get her deformed feet in them. Why doesn't she buy wide? Or are they not wide enough for somebody like Chantel? Mandy Mayhem said, Foodie Beauty confirmed this was a Beezer rescuing her by the name of Squeaky From. I cannot make this up. She was even, I saw a pose of her doing the same hand sign as the other Squeaky From. Dwight Schrute said, isn't that a Manson family name? Mandy said, yes, it is. Sussex Bunyan said, you're aware of who Squeaky From is, right? A member of the Manson family. Mandy said, I do. I wanted everyone to realize how fucking bananas that sentence was. I am sure the floor at her front door is so dirty from salt and snow. Probably. If she can't even clean her ass, she's not cleaning her door. And the amount of tartar sauce on it that she dips in big. Oh! The double fish sandwich she ate. I don't know why I was thinking of her lips when you said that. I'm like, did you just barely see this picture? Anyways, hello. Oh my gosh. Salty and muddy shoes while the other woman's shoes were clean, shiny, and black. She's such a slob, Dave said. She should pay for that woman's next car wash. Yeah, she doesn't wash them. But are we surprised? I mean, she doesn't wash it below the waist, so I guess her shoes count. Acadia Strong said people who fund these types of people are absolutely parasocial morons. A rumble in my bottom said, wow, is that all from one day or piled up over time? I think it's some of her poop on it, too. Chaos Rain said, dysfunctional infantilism, an absolute slob core. Patteray said, what about the disgusting top she was wearing, full of cat hair and stains? Was that mayonnaise stains on her? No way I'd invite that dirty ass in my car. I'd see if I could tie her up at the top or something. Oh, no, that would bottom out the car. I don't know. She wouldn't be getting in my car. She'd go right in the back or something. Why she's a weirdo for stalking and picking her up. She's just like her. Trash doesn't deserve nice things, Cuban Moreno said. Farrah said, yikes, how? She doesn't even walk. They've never been washed since she got them, and they've been to multiple countries. So there's that. Plus, she poops her pants. I'm assuming drops food on them, too. So the shoes are just filthy. Squeaky isn't around all the time. I only see her when big things happen, like a move or rage. Been around for years, but not on the daily. Can you imagine the smell? I don't want to. Buttered Crumpet said, rest in peace, Foodie, Scooty. Driven miles over potholes, snow and ice, with a woman who exceeded the weight limit by 100 pounds. It died covered in salt, shit, and shame. We'll miss you. I'll pour a non-alcoholic beverage out for it later. Ashley said goodbye, goodbye. Poor Scooter. It didn't even go out with dignity, but it did go out with a bang. It showed her. Julie said, who's the woman that gave Chantel a ride in her car? No way it was just by chance. This woman is probably stalking Chantel and providing the in the wild footage. What if she just happens to be around wherever Foodie is? Salt and Sass said she's a beezer. She's always calling haters, stalkers, and weirdos with no lives, but the people have shown up and gone IRL have almost all been her members that are in her chats. Savage said when she first approached her, it was weird because she made it clear she stalked her down to her hand her sunglasses and meet her. I guarantee this woman will accidentally run into Chantel again. Lee Smith said, I saw a clip and that person was in the chat and everyone was asking her to go and pick Chantel up. Okay, well, maybe she just doesn't live far. Tim Thumb said, I wonder if it's her neighbor and the same person that took the video outside the apartment. Okay, so she's definitely a beezer. I remember seeing her when I first started watching Chantel, but I felt like I hadn't seen her in forever. But what if she's a double agent? I mean, there's some people that this is all just entertainment, right? They'll be in Chantel's chat in a sock account and be yapping it up also with the reaction channel. So I don't know. That'd be interesting to find out if it was her giving Yabba the footage. Can you imagine this beezer being her demise? It'd be interesting with a name like that. I'm off all week, starting my second Red Bull and infused. Happy day to you. Enjoy. But at the end of her life, she says she wants to be friends with this woman and wants to hang out with her. Eesh. Vondu Spiteful Bitch said, after watching tonight's thing, I hope more than anything Malaysia happens. I can't wait to watch her travel. Eat it all, cutie. You show us who the boss is. I heard she was chewing ice cream. Oh my gosh. That looks nasty to me, but if you enjoy it, just don't worry about what I'm saying. I don't know. The fillet of fish just never sounded good to me. Nor did 2 patties of it. And I do like fish. I don't know. It doesn't look good to me. I can't help it, okay? But just know if you feel judged, I eat black licorice, okay? So Letitia said the nastiest bitch in the Western Hemisphere. That's what it was? I chew my ice cream too? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. I don't know. I've never really paid attention to how I eat ice cream, but I'm trying to think. I don't think there's chewing involved. Maybe. Loop Boop said Nina got her mayo face. Oh, Nina paid for this too? It is gross at McDonald's. Yeah, this never looked good to me. The McRib looked nasty to me, but again, I mean, that just typically wouldn't look good to me anyways. I really enjoy their French fries every once in a while. I will say that. And then I have to open the ketchup packet and squeeze ketchup on each individual fry. It's how I do it. I like their sweet tea. I like their holiday pies. That's about it. This is Squeaky From. Jeez. So there's a photo of the cult member doing this exact same pose, and that's why people are on this conspiracy theory. What if it's the same? It's not. This woman is not in her 70s. I don't think. Maybe. Or wait, or is that the real Manson lady? I don't know. They look the same to me. They look exactly the same. I can't tell. FFG. I bought it. Oh, wait. I bought a Dutch oven a couple weeks ago, and I've been finding every reason to cook with it. That's awesome, Mr. Dubs. I just tuned in and had her full screen. Goodness. There's never been proof of life for salad. What Beezer wanted to see mayo? Nina. She's been feeding Chantal. This looks like the same person to me, okay? I don't know if it is. So was it looks like FFG before she got fat. I can see it. I can see it. Ozzy, someone said, don't say that. That offends a lot of people. I know people are joking, but I saw a few tweets where like, don't compare her to Ozzy. See, please don't insult Ozzy. He's not a fat and ugly female. More of this. I think they're just joking. The Speezer was trying to hide her face. Salt and Sass said, your own bees are... Okay, this is the real Squeaky Fromm, I think. She's toothless. I think. I don't know. They're twins. Salt and Sass said, your own bees are seem to be the ones going IRL repeatedly, Foodie. Not the one watching the not the watching community. You insist are the ones doing so because they're weirdo losers with no lives. That's your camp, not ours. Sylvie said, that was super creepy. That lady has been watching and following Chantal for longer than just yesterday. The fact that she even likes Chantal is a major red flag. What an absolute weirdo. Sunny Michelle said her username is after one of Charles Manson's followers, so there's that. I like how she tried to hook a party session with Fatty by dangling the I'm going to the weed store parting comment. Unfortunately for her, Chantal had to get home to order McDonald's. Looks like a beezer. I don't think so, lady. What did lady say? Did I read that? Has anyone seen Salad on social media? No. Apparently, he's on Instagram and TikTok under Home Alone Legend. And definitely under that one's Instagram and TikTok, he's Al Sultan Salah. But I don't know the last time he's uploaded. I haven't even paid attention to his channel. Oh my gosh. Can you tell the difference? This one has more hair. Rojo said, I don't think Chantal will get her views back, even if she gets her YouTube channel back. People have moved on to their favorite reaction channels. Even more love. Sucks to be you, Foodie. Yeah, I don't think she'll do well. Just like Amberlynn, I think if she tries to go back to her YouTube channel, mainly, I don't think they'll do well at all. And it'll be fun to see. I also have my grandmother's cast iron Dutch oven. Yikes, it's heavy as fuck, too. I remember her from her username. Hey, Miss Connie. Crochet with Ashmi said, starting at blood sugar of 14. After the scooter drama went down to 13.5. So time for McDonald's with nuggets, a snack wrap, double filet of fish, double cheeseburger because it was free, fries, and ice cream. Shugal said, this is disgusting. This has to be around 1,900 calories plus tons of sodium, fat, and carbs. Eating more than a day's calories in one sitting is doing this. Foodie, there's nothing normal about this amount of food. It makes me feel sick thinking of all that. Nuggets, snack wrap, double filet o fish, double cheeseburger, fries, and ice cream. Wookie Girl said, atta girl. Good choice. Diabetes who? Gonna go to sleep now and never wake up again. Dembski said fasting blood sugar of 14 is critically high. She's playing with fire. Lazy Texican said if she doesn't care, neither do I. Just a matter of time. Richie said, gotta pump those numbers back up. It's like she's scared to go below 14 or something. The second it drops a little bit, she's got to get it right back up to that or higher. Doesn't she find out today about YouTube? I believe so. So we should be getting a community post. If she gets her monetization back, I'm assuming she'll go live. The ice cream machine was working. Isn't that shocking? It never is working when I go through. Never. When it's hot and an ice cream cone just sounds so good. Doesn't work. McFlurry, nope. She posted this and it's really embarrassing. Kristen said, this is the love Foodie Beauty deserves. Foodie said, when all else fails, love prevails. We pass the tests. We pass the trials. You're miles away, but in my heart you stay. Hayati. He kicked you out of Syria and his family doesn't want you back. What test did you pass? He cheated on you multiple times. You went and slept with Natter. Why does it look like his chest is giving birth to your head? Anyways, this is probably an AI photo because they didn't take any photos together, which is very fucking weird to me. Salt and Sass said, oh God, it's the gigantic glamour melon hitching a ride in the baby born picture again. Queen Jellybean said this pic is AI. You love number 2. Whole relationship is fake. I send money to you. You're miles away with your real wife. I'm delusional though, and I have no life. Desperado. JM said so gross, and that looks like a detached head. It does. Senorita said, I glanced at this and thought her head was literally coming out of his shirt. This is so, it looks like he's giving birth to E.T., a super morbidly obese E.T., out of his chest, and that's all I could see. Oh, that rhymes. Look at me go. Should have been a rapper. Angie said, I hope we find out that she's been having someone pretending to be Salah ever since she got back to Canada. I think it's Missy Moo. And I think Foodie was acting surprised to see her. We all know Missy Moo has never left. And they're so much alike. Why wouldn't they be friends again? Ashley said, why does it look like Salah has an enormous baby in a carrier? Oh my gosh. I see it in one of the wraps. With a baby with a face only a mother could love. Jeez. Lord of the Fruit Flies said, before she went to sleep last night, did Chantal do anything to take care of wobbles, dry it, remove battery, etc.? Anything? So it's a poll. The answer, your choices are yes, she did, or ah ha 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 ha. The dog fell in love with the head. It's a boob. Chantal is a boob. Okay, I see that too. I'll have to go to Windsor when my wife wants to shake. Come on, she did take it before she ate, and it went down to 13.5 from the scooter drama. She was pissed it wasn't lower. That's exactly what won. Ah ha 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 ha. Top Bob B posted, imagine having a husband who is a successful businessman. Not only one business, but 2. Has an olive farm, a family home, a car, and building life in Syria. Now imagine that same husband knowing his wife is sick, morbidly obese, and living alone in another country, paying rent, doing theater content. Imagine knowing your wife rides around Ottawa on a tiny mobility scooter designed for an average-sized person, struggling through traffic, snow, and crowds. Imagine having the money for holidays and travel, but not making sure your vulnerable, sick wife has a safe way to get around. Imagine putting your foot down about her speaking to other men, but not putting your foot down about her safety and getting her a car. Imagine being more concerned about a strand of hair showing than about whether your wife could be injured, stranded, or harassed in public. Imagine calling that love. Whoever reads this, count your lucky stars you're not in a relationship like this. Remember the blessing you have in your life. Oh, God. And imagine losing it all and losing your shit and losing your mind for this. What they have is not love. They don't even respect each other. They don't. They don't even trust each other. Irritating Gone said the Chronic specifically speaks to treatment like this. It is their culture. So gross. Okay, well, I didn't mean to read that. I need to specify, Specs. I did not say those words coming from my mind. Okay, I read a tweet. Please don't run with it and say I'm saying XYZ. Dumb bitch. Tired said it's not a relationship, it's a situationship. I think I need to block this person. I'm not trying to be rude. I've tried to give you a chance, but you have some views. All right, it's not a relationship, it's a situationship. Cuban Marino said, I'm so jealous. Gemini said, amen to that. Neg said, he ain't my type, and neither is she. I don't think they're anybody's type, which is why they still play each other. Like, she can't get anybody else, and he can only get his cousin, according to Chantal. This face. Jessica say, met this love, never find me. Fluffer Nutter said, never ever in any reality or lifetime. He's such an icky, yucky, creepy, I don't know what. If he was the last man on earth, I'd happily live alone and at peace with celibacy. Same. And friendly reminder, if we're to believe he really slept with her, which there's no way possible, he has all those STDs that she never finished her antibiotics for. So He's got a mangled peen, maybe STDs, a receding hairline, a beer belly, noodle arms. His family hates him. What a catch. We are all so jealous we don't have a man woof-woofing at us. Anyways, Eyelash said, now imagine that since day one, all of Girl World has been telling Foodie Beauty she was being scammed. And here's an older clip. You can tell by how much thinner she is.
You like it.
Is Sala excited and ready? Yes. I'm not gonna say too much, but he's done a lot to prepare me for my comfort level of this trip. Ordered like a new bed. We have those. We're gonna video games bees. He ordered that cartridge of like 2,000 games, bigger TV, diffuser, Bath and Body Works candles.
It's like, you know how her voice is lower here? Have you noticed that? She's even speaking differently than she does now.
Like I told you, like, you know, I don't know, just like little things like that.
I think this was her entering her Lindsay Lohan era, if you know what I'm talking about, when Lindsay Lohan started speaking with an accent because she lived in the Middle East.
Attention to detail, I call it. Something that I never got out of anyone in my life. So it's a really good first, and I feel very, very happy, very blessed. So inshallah, all goes well.
Well, it didn't go well. He cheated on her. They got kicked out of Kuwait. She got kicked out of Kuwait and Syria. So, you know, he scammed her then. He's scamming her now. And I think she's fine with being played because she's playing him too. She just wants to be claimed. Like, how strong can their relationship be if she went back to Nader, the guy who supposedly abused her and gave her gonorrhea in her throat? Fat Kid Cool said, let us all say goodbye to the Foodie Scooty. You carried the load, the drama, and half the drive-through menu without a complaint. Enjoy your new life in peace. We will never forget your service and sacrifice. We salute you. This is amazing. Why didn't it take Chantal with her when it went? Oh, somebody's going to be mad at that. Delta, Strawberries, Wilson. Lisa Manning said, I know it's only Tuesday, but I've spent the entire week secondhand mortified for Chantal every day. Like I said, I've seen her go through a lot, and for whatever reason, I am the most embarrassed I've been with her. The almost getting arrested, screaming at security guards, getting banned from places for 24 hours, stealing olives, pooping her pants, now the scooter dying. Like, I am so happy I am not her. I'm not saying that I have it all together, but when I watch Chantal, I realize that I have far more together than she ever will. Savage said, right? I don't know how she puts out the most boring and also most chaotic / appalling content, but she does. What a fascinating creature. It's like time and cringe are both being accelerated in this final Foodie Beauty arc. You know, if we're heading towards the ending, I think I'm okay with how it's ending. Not that I want her to eat herself to death, but like, I don't know. It's been far more interesting lately. I will say that. I'm embarrassed for her, yet I don't know. I'm just grateful we're not stuck in the apartment on day like 867 indoors without cracking a window. Like, her being out and about is interesting to me. Shani is back with Rev, just FYI. I'm purposely not giving them any attention. I'm not clicking on their shit. I've seen enough. Shani and Rev are back together. She met him at the homeless shelter. She got discharged from a facility to go be in a shelter. I think where they have to be out all of the day. I mean, Rev was sleeping in a tent, I feel like 3 days ago. And he broke up with Ezzy. Even though I could see he's still putting her name in titles. He broke up with her. He's back with Shani. She is the one for him, his soulmate. He's very upset she can't have kids, though, because he's the only Egroff left. There's nobody left to carry the name. What else? Oh, and they want money. Rev is back. He didn't ask for a dime since she's been gone. He somehow is able to drink Fireball nonstop. But today, now that they're back together and reunited, he is in desperate need of money for some sensitive needs. And that's all I really know. So she must be hungry. They both look, I'm not saying that they look good, but like the photo I've seen or the pictures I've seen of him, and even this, when I did click on his live stream, when I first saw he was back, like he has put on weight. He no longer looks emaciated. He looks better with the shaved cut, and Shani's hair does not have knots in it. Like they both look better than they've looked in God knows how long. But don't get used to it because they'll both be shaggy and gross looking in no time. They made Shani shower. She needed that. Like her skin, she looks better than I've seen her look in years and years. Again, I'm not saying she looks good, but it would seem to me based on how they both look, being apart is healthier for them. Anyways, Wookie, Jason and Shannon back together. He knows I'll always talk to him. And this morning he asked me for money for a hotel and if he thinks I'm ever going to support that bitch. I hope you said no. Hold on. I got to put Coco outside really fast so we could finish this stream because she's eating my hair. Hold on. Vape and I'll be right back. Give me like 1 to 2 minutes or less. Come on, Coco. Okay, I'm back. Oh yeah, Jason and Shannon back together. Okay. He seems to forget she dragged me through the mud, blaming me for the relationship and calling me. I heard it. Didn't she call you a whore too? She had a lot to say about you and she said that you ruined their marriage. So I kind of feel like the nerve of him asking you for anything. I'm sure being disabled makes that extra hard, doesn't it, you liar? Always just listening, but I had to pop in and switch accounts to say something in here. I'm not supporting that relationship at all, but I told him I'll still talk to him. Understood. They don't deserve anything. They don't deserve any help. Like when anybody shows them any kindness or helps them, they throw it back in their face. They do. Like they're never grateful for anything. Everything's a lie. They're never going to be apart. They're never going to be doing better. They're never going to be sober. They're never going to be good people. They're never going to be productive members of society. Like I commented on Jason's post that he's hopeless. And that's really all the attention I'm going to pay to them. Jason had an opportunity, right? He did. I feel like a lot of people were rooting for him when we saw what Shani was doing. Even though he's not a good person, like he was being abused in that moment, in that part, right? In that situation. And there was people who were going to give him a second chance and people promising they would help him if he stayed away from Shani. She said he was a PDF. Do you remember that? That he looked at teenagers? Like how, so either he is, or it just, so much happened. She went and bled on his stuff. How are we supposed to be like, oh, yay, they're back together? Whenever they're together, horrible things happen. People pay the price for them being lazy, gluttonous, greedy, angry people who refuse to ever get better. I think a majority of their problems, I'm not saying that there isn't a mental health issue going on, but I think they're a lot like Foodie and Amberlyn Reed, like constantly diagnosing themselves and constantly telling themselves they have 20 different problems so they could stay victims and sick and not have to do anything. Castor said, K Bella sighting in Foodie Beauty's chat. Oh, this is more of Foodie eating, okay? More of Foodie eating. Wait, am I back on my Twitter? Or am I still in replies? Oh, I'm still in the replies. K Bella was back in the chat. We already read the tweets. All right, here is an animation from Michael Furberger, I think made with Grok. Yes, I see Grok hashtagged. Foodie Beauty scooter gets stuck in the mud for entertainment purposes only. I don't know. Let me see, Lilith.
Come on, you piece of junk! Damn it, not again! Grrr!
Wow, a Jigglypuff in my neighborhood.
For the last time, kid, I'm not a Pokemon!
Whoops, sorry, ma'am. Damn it, I'm gonna need a bigger ball.
Hey, Nicole.
Oh my god, are you Foodie Beauty? Yeah, that's me. I'm your biggest fan! That's awesome!
Mayor.
Hey, looks like you're stuck. Want a lift in my van? I don't even know your name. Oh, right, I'm Betty. It's short for Buffalo Betty. Don't worry, you can trust me. I have candy!
Sweet!
The white van. The silence of the hands. We need a part 2. What does Buffalo Betty do to Foodie Beauty? Please let us know. This is her shadow. My gosh, she's bigger than that van right there. With this tiny little nipple head attached. Oh, we have a song! Okay, get your vapes ready. By Stacy the Witch. Foodie Beauty, the 1-ton woman. Oh my gosh.
Step right up, gather near. See the fattest freak of the fucking year. Everyone look and stare at the fat freak Foodie Beauty, the 1-ton woman with the shittiest, disgusting booty. McDonald's, Burger King, this fat bitch always has the runs. A dead fat legend that weighs a goddamn ton. 1-ton woman, 1-ton woman, 1-ton woman, roll the drum. Step right up, see the freak. From the depths of hell she is from. Turkey legs and funnel cakes. Every step the stage board shakes. The carny laughs and rings the bell. Come and get that fuck, her belly swells. 1-ton woman, 1-ton woman, 1-ton woman, roll the drum. Step right up, see the freak. From the depths of hell she is from.
No worries, we have a bearded French fried girl arriving soon.
I love Stacy's music.
Please subscribe and thank you.
I love that it's a series and I need more of it, but maybe can we not bite off chicken heads? That's my only request. She has a talent, though. Let me tell you, this could be a whole musical, and I would go and watch it. I would. Anyways, I had the best concert today. I was listening to Jimmy Buffett. I was listening to Finn's, and then Cheeseburger in Paradise, and then Volcano, and I was dancing around my house. You know, feeling the island spirit. I miss Jimmy. I think I don't know, it's not like I knew him, right? But when I see him, like, he was always just happy, and I saw nothing but good. And he actually did things to help other people and causes, which is amazing. Anyways, rest in peace, Jimmy. Your music has changed my life more than I could say. Unapologetic piece of shit said, how the hell did she crack her phone camera? She lives on the couch 90% of the time. I'd be willing to bet that she sat on it, but that looks like a sticker she never peeled off. Am I wrong about that? That doesn't look like a crack. It looks like a film that you could peel away with tweezers. That's what I would do. Candy. He was 1 in a million. Hey, LNG. Fighting off. Yeah, it definitely freak show. Crochet with Ashmi said, oh, we read this about her blood sugar, how it was 14. But then after the scooter drama, it went down to 13.5. So then she upped it again with some McDonald's nuggets, a snack wrap, double Filet-O-Fish, and double cheeseburger, fries, and ice cream. That was a mouthful to even say. That kid calls that after careful analysis and extensive research, I've reached a very professional conclusion. Foodie Beauty is a fucking idiot. You don't say.
13.5? What's going on?
Diabetes.
It's a chocolate sundae. $13.5. What's going
When I was in high school, I went through this phase of I like to dip my French fries into vanilla ice cream. Or a milkshake? Did anybody else go through that phase? Now I don't think I would like it very much, but in high school I thought it tasted amazing. Anyways, Crochet with Ashley said she is filthy. Fupa shots when putting Scooty in the trunk. It's just so massive. Like it requires its own seat. I would just have to, if I had a fupa that size, I would just have to roll it around beside me. I mean, my back couldn't. Oh my gosh. How do you not own a lint roller and you're 41 years old? To be fair, I have multiple lint rollers. Some days I just don't wear black because what's the point? It's just going to collect all my dog's hair. Some days I want to lint roll because I really want to wear the black shirt. And some days I'm just around the house and so I say, fuck it. But like if I'm going out to eat or other people are going to see me, I'm not going to look like I spent the last 7 days at a dog groomer's and I didn't shave or change my shirt, you know? I tend to not like fur or hair in my food. How about you? Halloweenies Fugitive Badusi said, I hope it's worth it, Chantal. All those calories. And the Big Mac sauce is 105 calories. Is McDonald's worth it to you in one meal to get all your daily calories in that one meal? Do you really love McDonald's out there? Or is it something you have every once in a while? I'm genuinely curious. The size of the Beezer's leg compared to Foodie's body, right? 110 Woman is going to be stuck in my head all day. I'm telling you, I think Stacey is going to go and do big things. I think she's going to create musicals. Something. She is really talented. I wonder what she does. Like, nobody go and find her. I'm not encouraging this. But do you ever wonder what people do when you could see they have amazing animation skills or lyrical skills? Like, what do they do professionally? Dave's World said Scooty had different plans involving Chantal, but after a short lifetime of abuse and neglect and getting shit on the day before, it took the first opportunity it could. Rest in peace, Scooty. You went out with what little dignity you had left. I'm on my second dog walk of the day down by the beach, but yet I'm so jealous of Foodie. I also walk and hike and do miles and miles in my boots, and they're never that filthy. She's a scumbag. I usually hose down like my shoes after a hike because that dirt up there, it's more of a clay. Anyways, I hose it off and then I stick them through the washing machine with the next load of towels I do. That's what I do. I don't know. Raptor Watcher said, oh, and for the soles or the white parts of the shoes, I use Awesome. Awesome gets like most stains out. And it smells amazing when you're cleaning. Raptor Watcher said she is screwed. I bet she just leaves it. It says a Metro Mobility scooter that is beeping after driving through a puddle is likely experiencing a short circuit or moisture-related fault in the electrical components or motor controller. The water has likely compromised a connector sensor, the main brain of the scooter. I hope it has one more trick up its sleeve. Like it tricks her into a whole day thinking that it's fine, and she goes really, really far, and there's nobody to take her home, and then she has to push it back and we get a rage. I really hope it has one more like life left in it, one last hurrah left in it. Here is a step-by-step guide to diagnose and fix the issue. Immediate steps. Turn off and disconnect. Power down the scooter immediately to prevent further damage to the electronics. Well, we know electronics and liquids, water, don't go well together, right? How does she not know this? Mindy, hello. Yep, and at your feet tells you where it has shorted out. I wear hiking boots 24/7. It seems so unable to wash them, but I agree the dirt over here is dusty and sticks in my pants. I take off the dog blower and blow my ass off. It's a different type of dirt. It is. What I did not say that. And yes, with each beep. Okay, I was just pretending I knew what you were talking about. Yeah, somebody had said that earlier, that the beep will tell you what the problem is. And FYI, someone posted this. Is it legal for a woman in Canada or a man in Syria to wire money to each other through a third party? The legality of wire transfers between a woman in Canada and a man in Syria depends on the specific circumstances and the laws of both countries. Didn't somebody say the law was changing, though? Which might be why they're fine and have no issue doing it. So it says it's attempting to send money to Syria without sanctions against Syria is illegal in the U.S. Therefore, it is not legal for a woman in Canada to wire money to a man in Syria through a third party. Or is the law changing so that he is able to do it? Oh. Huh. I didn't mean to click on this. Is this the same White Nationalist Busy Bee who uses sexual assault as a gotcha? Yes, of course it is. She only has morals when she's going at AK, and you're being racist again, Busy. God, you're an idiot. Don't forget you revenge corned someone on your channel, and the cops were called. Let's see if it's still there. Busy's insane. All right, I meant to check the Foodie Beauty hashtag. Oh no, I think this is what she really looks like. This is the Beezer. I was confused if they were showing a side-by-side of the Beezer and then the other Squeaky from. Apparently teeth aren't a thing. Like people that hang out with Foodie and watch her aren't a fan of having them or brushing them. Shani ended the live and now she and Rev are probably saying, how did I do? Do you think they bought it? Okay, apparently Shani was live. I'm not going there. They needed money. Boo hoo hoo. They were apart for 2 months. That's how I imagine it went. These are the diapers Chantel is probably wearing while saying that she has dignity. Okay, this tweet made my day. You don't have to be lonely. At scootercooters.com. Scooter Cooters. I have heard it all now. May I present to you the new Lol Cow Bus Clown? This is actually perfect. And she probably would wear something like this. Anyways, thank you, Lilith, for sharing links. Say hello to the new side character. She looks fucking crazy. I think so too. But I think if you like Foodie, you have to be a little crazy. So there's that. All right, I think. Wait, I wanted to search the hashtag. And then I got distracted. Yes, very scary. Chantel eating poop, I think, probably. Anyone know if Foodie's new stalker is the same one with the videos and pics? That's Bethadone. I think people are going to get them confused because Bethadone is also obsessed with Charles Manson. And I don't know anybody in my life who's obsessed with Charles Manson. Do you? So I guess it's easy to get them confused. But the Bethadone lady, like, she plays guitar on her channel. She cooks. She does all kinds of things. But She's very odd. Very, very odd. Anyways, all right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Rest in peace, Scooty. You did well. I'm praying that you have one more life left in you, one more trick up your sleeve. Please don't let us down. Please, I promise when she abandons you, somebody will go and pick you up. Wait, Senorita said, I have a theory about Foodie Beauty and her ex S-Jam, aka Glenn. I think they really are related. They are very, very much alike, not just looks, but mannerisms. I'm not always right, but I usually am. They need to do a DNA test. I feel like they're cousins or twins separated at birth. I don't know. Anyways, thank you to my amazing mods and Breezy Bunch members. Whatever happens today, I will be back in the morning to recap it all for you. I was going to hike, but I just don't feel ready to face the snakes yet. But I promise you I will get back in the mood to do it. I don't know. I've made the mistake of going back and watching. I thought I saw like more than 2 snakes that I just passed by walking right over. And I was just like, la-di-da, looking for hawks. Anyways, I will be back up there. I have to, I don't know, basically change my frame of mind. Like I'm up there with things that can bite me and it's their home. So maybe I should pay attention to where my feet are walking. Anyways, have a beautiful Tuesday, a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And if we don't walk or do anything tomorrow after our recap, we'll hang out in the backyard. And we might get an acai bowl because I haven't had one of those in forever. So I think that would be a good time. Anyways, have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I will see you very soon. Goodbye, everybody. Rest in peace, Scooty.